On St. Lazarus Day, priests in villages go round with two boys holding baskets, blessing every house and gathering eggs which will be dyed and then given to the poor for Easter. At seaside locations, preparations for Palm Sunday can be seen from the previous Friday. In the coffee shops, fishermen sit and plait intricate veinings, palm leaf flower holders, which, when finished, resemble little swallows' nests perched on sticks. The fishermen sell these to the young children to fill them with flowers and take them to church on Palm Sunday, when they follow the icon of Christ around the church in a procession commemorating Christ's entry into Jerusalem. The older boys hold large palm leaves. Olive leaves are put into a pillowcase like sacks, which are carried and taken to church. There they are kept for 40 days, after which they can be used for incense burning. From now on, there are church services morning, afternoon and evening. On Thursday, most women do their Easter baking, a kind of cheesecake found in Cyprus, made of short crust with a cheese, egg and mint filling, formed into triangular and square shapes. Koulouria are baked with milk, spices and a little sugar. Antiropites, loaves with small pieces of cheese added and rolled into sesame seeds. Eggs are dyed as well. Traditionally they are dyed red with a special root called riazri that is sold in bundles at the market during these days. They are also dyed yellow. For this purpose, the yellow margaritas that cover the waysides and fields during April are used. These are boiled until they yield their colour. Then the eggs are put into coloured water and hard boiled. However, in the towns you can buy small packets of different colour dyes from the grocer. Some dye their eggs in a more artistic way by tying the margaritas onto the eggs with a piece of muslin before boiling them in a colour. The end product is most effective. Trays and trays of koulouria are carried to the oven in each neighbourhood and hundreds of eggs are used. Good Friday begins with everyone taking flowers to church so that the young girls can decorate the holy scripture. In some churches this could be, for example, a four-posted litter with a canopy in which the icon of Christ is laid in state. The whole structure is completely decorated with flowers, a job that takes the greater part of Good Friday morning. At lunchtime, the traditional fakihiditi vinegar and lentil soup is eaten, containing vinegar because it is said that when Christ asked for water on his way to Calvary, he was given vinegar instead. From early afternoon you will see streams of cars and pedestrians going from church to church to pay their last respects for Christ and to compare the decorations of their own parish with that of others. In the meantime, all the streets along which the Epiphaeus will pass in the solemn procession later that night are being decorated with coloured lights. The procession starts after the evening service, with the priest preceding, then the scouts or young men carrying the litter of Christ, and then the choir singing hymns. The whole congregation follows, and children light sparklers on the way. Fireworks are lit from balconies while the procession moves around its parish boundaries and ends up at the church again. Saturday is a quiet day, although there is a sermon towards lunchtime, during which the church doors are banged and candle holders shaken when the news is brought that Christ is no longer in his grave. The real sermon of resurrection is at about midnight. Everybody goes to church with a candle, and the sermon is held to the accompaniment of fireworks. Along with the firecrackers, a big bonfire is lit in the churchyard. When the priest proclaims that Christ has risen, all candles are lit, and everyone greets everyone else with Christos Anesti, Christ has risen, to which the others answer, Alithos Anesti, indeed he has risen. On Sunday morning, most people who have not taken Holy Communion during the Holy Week take it now, and afterwards they go home, where red eggs are cracked. Many foods are eaten, and the fast is broken. The children go round cracking and winning coloured eggs, for if your egg cracks, then you lose it, and the child with the unbroken egg gets it. At lunchtime, picnics and family gatherings are held everywhere. Lambs are roasted on the spit, and wine flows freely. In the villages, Easter is an all-village affair, apart from being a big holiday. On such days, after Mass, the priest stands at the church door with the cross, and everyone leaving kisses the cross, and then shakes and takes the hand of the person in front, thus forming a large circle in the churchyard, which symbolises the renewal of friendship with one another. After this, all friends and relations, but especially people from other towns or villages, are invited to the villagers' homes, where they will sit down together, eating and drinking until late in the afternoon. In many villages, it is also the custom on Easter Sunday and Monday for everyone to have lunch in the churchyard, and each family brings its food and wine, and everybody eats at long tables, tables made out of stands and long wooden planks. After lunch there are various games, dances and jokes, so all old quarrels are forgotten. The young people celebrate by hanging up souses, swings. For this purpose young men and girls hang ropes from trees, and while the girls swing they all sing songs or love songs or teasing songs or rhymes. These rhymes are made up at every festival occasion, and there are even professionals who sing them. The characteristics of these is that someone gets up and starts by opening the subject in reciting praises for the host, something to tease a friend, or a love song for a girl. If he can, the one who has been made the subject of the rhyme gets up and replies by reciting his views on whatever has just been said. More usually, however, there are two people singing, by making up the rhyme as they go along, one making up the first few lines and the other the next, and so on. "40 days after Easter comes the Day of Ascension, which is considered such a great holiday that it is said that even swallows do not build their nest on that day. It is a fasting day, and one should not work at all, but spend the day praying and meditating. Incense should be burned in the houses 7 times. "50 days after Easter comes Kataklysmos, the day of the Holy Ghost. You can see more about this in other videos and also other celebrations, festivals and customs of Cyprus. Some are linked in the description below, but do go and check out the individual playlists to see more. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Happy Easter!